the holiday season can be challenging for some, including those who are working towards sobriety.
So we're getting some tips on how to stay on track with that. Joined this morning by reality TV personality and mental health advocate Jason Wahler. Jason, good morning. Thanks for being with us.
Hi, guys. Thank you so much for having me. Really grateful to be here.
Okay, so for people, I would assuming they're well-meaning, but they say, "Oh, come on, have a drink or have just one." What is it that you think these people are not realizing? What are they not getting for the folks that are trying to stay sober through the holidays?
Well, I think it's important for people to understand that addiction is a disease. It is primary, it's chronic, it's progressive, and it's fatal if it's untreated. And I mean, if you just look at the statistics, it's the leading cause of death in America for 50-year-old individuals and younger.
Wow.
And so I think it's really important for people to have to gain knowledge and insight around what people are really going through, because it's not just as simple as, just don't drink. It's a lot deeper than that.
Yeah. Jason, you've been really transparent, and which I think is really helpful for people that might be dealing with sobriety issues, about your own personal journey. Just as a young person, you've even spoken about the fact that it's important to start early. It's all about prevention before these young people become adults that have sobriety issues.
Yeah, no, I mean, I think, look, prevention creates education, which ultimately creates solution. And one of the things that I really want to talk about from like a firsthand is actually from that standpoint. There's a company I've been working with for some time now, which is actually SoberSure, which is the first ever transdermal alcohol monitoring detection band, which monitors for alcohol 24/7. It's got GPS tracking and ban removal notifications. And the reason why I bring that up is because it's an incredible preventative tool, especially for those. I mean, there's 30 to 40 million people that are in recovery. So if you do not drink or use, and I want to be very clear on this, if you do not drink or use by the age of 21, you have a 90% chance of never struggling with addiction. So I think as parents, we should be doing everything that we possibly can to advocate and to put prevention in place to best support our children.
So you're saying this is good for people who are perhaps underage and parents who want to keep track of what their kids are doing? Is that what I understand?
So there's two aspects to this. So from a preventative measure, like I'm sure you guys have heard of the App 360, where parents want to know where their kids are, right? This has that capability, but also monitoring for alcohol. Like if my kids, the average age of first time use is 11 and a half years old. So when my kids get around that age, you better believe that they're going to have this on, because I'm going to do whatever I can to protect them from that standpoint. But also where we're seeing this become very beneficial is for those that actually are going through treatment and that are coming out and they're looking to establish a higher level of trust and accountability within the family. This is a great tool to rebuild that relationship with the family.
11 and a half.
Yeah. So does that mean that you're having these conversations with your kids? Because I know that you've got some younger kids, but.
So it's crazy that you bring this up. So today I have 6 years of sobriety, which I'm literally beyond grateful for. So thank you. And my wife had the kitchen decorated this morning with happy birthday, and my kids are like, my kids are 8, 4, and 7 months, so they're still pretty young. Yeah. But my daughter's like, it's not Dad's birthday, and so today was actually the introduction of the first conversation that I've ever had with my daughter regarding what this is. Obviously, it was age appropriate.
Sure.
But I made her aware of why this is very important, and just from a layman's perspective, I just said, Delilah, look, some people can't have alcohol. And today is the day that Daddy's got, 6 years of staying out of it. And our family is pre-genetically disposed to some of this stuff. We're allergic, and we have bad reactions to it.
Wow. Interesting. Okay, so Jason, we want to ask you about, because a lot of people see your face now and they're like, I know that face. I feel like I recognize him from something else. Of course, we recognize you from the hills and Laguna Beach and OC and all those stories that came together. Can we ask, do you still have, are you still in touch with any of the gang? LC, Talon, Brody, Lowe, where are these people?
Yeah, so it's funny seeing this. It's a blast from the past. I actually just had my 20-year reunion.
What?
I stay in touch regularly with Talon. I stay in touch regularly with Kristen Cavallari. Steven, I still stay in touch with. I'll touch base here and there with Brody. I do not stay in touch with Lauren.
No.
But we've all remained close, especially from the shows from Laguna. I'm very close with the cast.
Yeah. This is so funny.
Sorry to be the buzzkill and bring this down. Do you think reality TV played a role in your addiction struggles?
It definitely added fuel to the fire. I do not blame reality TV for my addiction. I mean, I struggled with addiction way before the shows were a part of it. It just added fuel to the fire.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
Well, I will say it has definitely given you the platform to be able to talk to folks and be really clear and open and honest about your own journey. And I think that that is very helpful for anybody who's dealing with this themselves. We're going to link all the details for Jason Wahler to our website, gooddaysacramento.com, under show info in today's date. It's got great information on ways to keep you and your family safe. Jason, thank you so much for your time this morning.
Thank you so much for having me. Grateful that we were able to talk about this.
Thank you and happy birthday.
Yes.
Too.
Happy
Thank you, brother. Appreciate it. God bless you guys.
Thanks,
Right on.
Jason.